Hey there, Ross Gibbons here with the Insider Report. I want to tell you about two new insider trades. One that just happened this week on Monday that is moving extremely quickly, and another that I think is still primed for a huge move. Now let's take a look at the first stock. This is Savara, ticker symbol SVRA, and I actually began to write this one up this morning. The 4 and 4s hit the wire yesterday afternoon, showing three large insider buys, one for around 700,000 shares, which was about $1 million buy, another for about 100 grand, another smaller one from three insiders at a company. It took place with a secondary offering down there at $1.45 per share. These happened on Monday, so Tuesday morning, come to open the stock, and the thing opens up here at 220, moonshots all the way to 360, and clearly this thing has already taken off, and it's a little bit late to chase this one. So I'll be watching it to see if we get a pullback down here to the, call it $1.75-ish, $1.80 range. I think it's going to be a great buy following insiders in Savara, ticker symbol SVRA. But I didn't recommend that one. Instead, I just sent a new alert to all my Insider Report subscribers recommending this stock. Now, as you can see, there were two recent insider buys in the stock last week, one for 143,000 shares, over 7,000 shares, from the CEO and the executive vice president. And it looks like the stock's already taken off, but I think there's a whole lot of meat left on this bone, and I will show you why. Now, first of all, when you back out this chart and take a look at the big picture, you will very quickly see that that little move is essentially nothing on the grand scheme of what this stock can do. This was a $17 stock back in July, could quickly double from here on the right amount of news. The second thing is these insider buys were extremely rare. Now, this company went public in January of 2018, and since that time, there's only been one insider buy in this 3+ year period. That is until last week when we had these two. Now, look, our insiders timed it perfectly. If you look here at the dip, they missed on an earnings report. The stock fell from $10 down to like $7. They nabbed it right there at the low around $7. It's currently up around $8, but still got a lot left to go. Now, when I look at this stock from a technical point of view, what I'm seeing is a massive accumulation phase that has been going on for the better part of the last 12 months. Take a look at the volume profile here, and you will quickly see in the volume profile, that big fat area, that big belly of the profile, shows you where the bulk of this volume is. You can pretty easily tell that the bulk of this buying has taken place between about $7 and $9. And if you want to dial it in tight, it's about between $8.50 and call it $7.50. But right in there is the bulk of this accumulation. An accumulation phase is generally when you see the stock changing what they call weak hands to strong hands. The institutional buyers, the ones that actually move the market, build up positions in these stocks by wiggling them around. Look, they don't go in and say, buy me 1 million shares at 7.25. It takes them weeks, even months to build up positions. And they say, you know, we want to own the stock between $7 and $9. Don't pay more than 10. And so they're accumulating a position in little windows like this. And that's what we're seeing here. And so what I'm looking for, I'm seeing two things. One being heavy insider buying on big news, mainly being a co-branded product with Google that could take this company from the dinosaur industry it's been for a very long time into the new age of the Internet of Things being a viable candidate for the services it provides. And the other being, as this stock, again, is accumulated by the institutional hands and there's less supply out there, there are less available shares, they can then mark up the price, and on good news, because there are less shares outstanding and because there is less available stock to be bought, the move will happen much more quickly and much more significantly. So it's not out of the realm of possibility to see the stock go $14, $15, even $20 by the end of the year. Now, in addition to that, I've recommended a call option with this stock. Right now, the call option trades for 70 cents per contract. And the good thing is this thing doesn't expire until August. So you've got 5 months to see if this stock makes the move we're expecting. If it does so, you're talking about an option that can go 5, even 10x higher from here. So you got a limited risk play. You're talking about $70 per contract in total risk. You've got a huge unlimited upside. You got 5 months to see if it happen. You got things looking good on a technical standpoint. Fundamentally, the stock is cheap. It is a value play, and those value stocks have been coming into favor big time in the first quarter of this year. And you've got insiders, those in the know, those who know this company's best and are privy to private, non-public inside information buying up the stock in their personal account. So for me, this thing's setting up as a high probability home run trade, and I want to tell you more about it. So to learn more about this stock, include the ticker symbol, the full write-up, which insiders are buying, where I'm recommending it, where to place the stop, and exact details in this call option. Become a member of the Insider Report if you're not already. If you're unfamiliar, the Insider Report tracks insiders, meaning the CEO and the CFO and the board members that know that company best, and tracks the trades they're placing in their own personal accounts with their own personal money and piggybacking their knowledge in their trades to hopefully profitable investment. So there's a link below this video. You can watch your on-demand training, learn all about it, sign up for the service, get in quickly. You don't want to miss this when the stock could move at any second now. And again, we're targeting a 70-cent call option that I'm looking for move up potentially up to $5 to $6, meaning a 5 to 10x return on that trade.